one of the first things that we need to understand that's different between 500 and 5,000 is how we allocate memory. So let's look at, first of all, on the left over here, we've got 500. And I'm going to go ahead and create an XIO, and I want to store Boolean information here. Well, I need to use a memory register address. So let's take B3:0/0, and then I can give that a description which only serves the purpose of helping me remember what it is. I can't really refer to it by this description later on, but I can say, well, this is test bool. Okay, so now you can see that what I'm actually manipulating here and working with is a memory register which is directly addressed by the bit location. Well, we don't have that in 5,000. In 5,000, we are using memory and we're storing things into memory, but we're not forced into this structure of memory register addresses anymore. This is a little bit more modern. So when I go over here and I create an XIC, let's say, what is this thing actually going to be storing? What is this information actually to me? Well, in this case, let's say that it is my pump run indicator. So I can go ahead and just type out pump_run_IND and hit enter. And just like that, there is no memory register. I've actually given this thing a name. And when I hover over it, you can see I've got my undefined tag. So I can just right click and say new pump run indicator. I can select the data type for that, and I already said this was going to be a Boolean. So if I needed it to be a float or an integer or something like that, this is where I could set it up. And I've got lots and lots and lots of different data types. We won't be using hardly any of those, but they're available to us if we need them. So let's just hit OK and hit create. And just like that, now I have a tag, not a memory register, but a tag called pump run indicator. So then if I wanted to come into another part of my program, like if I wanted to go back into this main routine and I wanted to access that, I can create my XIC, and when I start typing this thing out, you see it already prompts me and gives me the option for that because that's what I've got actually within my memory. So I can go ahead and hit enter, and just like that, I've got my pump run indicator. So it's a little bit cooler. Instead of having to learn N7s and F8s and add all these tables, all you have to do is just create the name of the information that you're storing, tell it where you want to store it and what kind of information it is, giving it a data type, and you've got it. You've created something that has a lot more meaningful name than B3728 or something like that. Now you've actually got something that anyone can look at, and if you do a good job of giving these things really purposeful names, people can look at that and they know exactly what it is and they can see exactly what's happening in the program. You don't have to be an automation master to go through one of these programs now, look at it and see what's going on. So that's it. That's what a tag is.